Hello Primary 4 students. In this video you are going to learn what the states of matter are, and this is the second lesson in the first unit, which is matter states and its changes. We have learned in the last lesson that the matter is anything that has mass and volume, and today we will say that matter can exist in three states, in which the states of matter are solids, liquids, and gases. Three states of matter or three shapes of matter. Matter can be solids like cubes of ice. It can be liquid like water. It can be gas like water vapor. So there are three states of matter, which are solids, liquids, and gases. We will talk about some examples of solids. Your computer is a solid state of matter. Your pencil is a solid state of matter. The apple, the bicycle, and the table are states of matter. And also we have many other examples like ice, sugar, iron, and wood. So solid state, it is a one state of matter, or it's a state of matter like ice, sugar, iron, wood, gold, silver, and copper. And we can say that in solid states, particles closely packed together, particles near each other, there are no spaces between them. So particles closely packed together in solid state. The second state of matter is liquid, like water, like juice, soup, rain, drink, and we have other examples like oil, alcohol, mercury, and kerosene. And the last state is gaseous state or gaseous state, like air, oxygen, water vapor, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. So matter exists in three states. Can you tell me the water vapor represent which state? Can you tell me the water represent which state? And what about the ice? Yes, we can say that ice is a solid state of matter. Water is the liquid state, and water vapor is a gaseous state. So the solid state of water is ice, and the gaseous state of water is water vapor. That's it. So we can say that there are three states of matter: solids, liquids, and gaseous. Then we will talk about solid state, in which we can say that if we have this wooden cube, if we put it anywhere, it will have a definite shape. Its shape doesn't change. The shape of the solid is definite. Definite means it's not changeable. It's fixed shape. If you put it anywhere, the shape will be fixed, because as I said before, that the particles of solid closely packed together. So we can say that solid state is a definite, or it has a definite shape. And if we measure the volume, like we studied before, if it is, as you see, this wooden cube is a regular shaped object, so we can measure its volume, length times width times height. If we measure the volume of this cube, it will not change if you change its place, if you put it anywhere. So we can say that solids have definite shape, definite volume. Solids have definite shape, definite volume. What about liquids? Can you see this liquid? By changing the container, the shape of liquid change. If you look at the liquid, it's according to the container. We can say that liquids take the shape of the container. Liquids doesn't have definite shape. Liquids have indefinite shape. It means it has changeable shape. Its shape change according to the container. Look here, the shape completely change by changing the container. What about the volume? If the liquid in this container 30 milli, we will measure it here, it will be 30 milli, and also here it will be 30 milli. So the volume of liquid doesn't change by changing the container, only the shape change, while the volume fixed. So we can say that liquids have indefinite shape. It takes the shape of the container. Definite volume. Liquids have indefinite shape, definite volume. What about gases? Yes, gases doesn't have definite shape. The shape is changeable, and also the volume is changeable. Gas can be compressed or pressed. We can compress, force it to be in smaller volume. So gases have indefinite shape, indefinite volume. The volume of liquids change and also the shape change. And we have many give reason questions in this part. For example, give reason, wood is a solid matter. Why wood is a solid matter? Wood is a solid matter because it has definite shape and definite volume. Give reason, oil is a liquid matter. Why? It's a liquid matter because it has indefinite shape, definite volume. And give reason, oxygen is a gaseous matter. Yes, we can say that oxygen is a gaseous matter because it has indefinite shape, indefinite volume. Only the gas state can be compressed. Only the gaseous state can be compressed inside a smaller volume or inside a cylinder because it has indefinite shape, indefinite volume. Then if you see this, we can say that solids have definite shape and definite volume. The particles closely packed together. Liquids have indefinite shape, definite volume, and the gas has indefinite shape, indefinite volume. Then we can move to the next part. Changes of matter. As we said that matter has 3 states, but at room temperature it exists in only one state. It means that water at room temperature, it's water in liquid state. It can change if you put it in the refrigerator, but at room temperature it's one state, which is water. So matter exists in one state at ordinary temperature, but we can change it from one state to another by heating or cooling. For example, if we heat water, it will change into water vapor. So by heating, water can change into water vapor, and by cooling, water can change into ice. So we can say that matter can change from one state to another by heating or cooling. Matter can change from one state to another by heating or cooling. First, melting process. What is melting? Can you see melting of chocolate? Melting of ice cream and melting of ice. If you see, you will see that the solid state change into liquid. The solid state change into liquid. How can we change this solid into liquid? By heating or cooling. By heating ice, it will change into water, or by cooling ice will it change into water? No, of course by heating. So we can say that melting is a change from solid state to liquid state by heating. Heating means increase in temperature. Heating means increase in temperature. So we can say that melting is a change of solid into liquid by increasing the temperature or by heating. Second, evaporation. What is evaporation? If you see this smoke coming from the tea or coffee, evaporation of water, changing water into water vapor. So by heating also we can change liquid into gas. So evaporation is a change of matter from liquid state into gaseous state by heating. Change of matter from liquid state into gaseous state by heating. So by heating, melting and evaporation process can occur. We can say that complete dot process and dot process occurs by heating. Melting and evaporation need heating. Melting and evaporation need heating. And heating, as I told you, it means increase in temperature. Increase in temperature. Matter can change from solid to liquid by heating, and also it can change from liquid to gaseous by heating. Then we will talk about condensation process. Can you tell me what is condensation? Can you tell me why you can see some drops of water on the glass that contains ice if you left it in the air? Can you tell me this appearance of some water droplets on the leaves of the planes and the cars in the early morning? All these happen during or due to condensation, in which the water vapor which is present in air comes out from cooking pans and collecting on the cold surface to form water droplets. So water vapor which is present in air collected in cold surface to form water droplets, and this is condensation process. So we can say that condensation process is a change of gaseous state like water vapor to liquid state like water drops by cooling. Condensation by cooling. Condensation by cooling. It is a change from gaseous state to liquid state by cooling. Freezing, and I think it's very easy. Freezing, like if you put water bottle in the refrigerator and leave it, the water will change into ice by cooling. So we can say that freezing is a process in which liquid state change into solid state by cooling. So we studied 4 processes. 2 of them, which are melting and evaporation, need heating, while condensation and freezing need cooling. As we said before, that heating means increase in temperature, while cooling means decrease in temperature. So heating means increase in temperature and cooling decrease in temperature. And we have here give reason question. The glass bottle which is put in the freezer shouldn't be full of water. It means if you put water in a glass bottle, don't fill it completely with water. Why? Because the volume of ice is bigger than the volume of water, so the bottle will explode. You have to leave a space. Don't fill it completely, because after changing water into ice, the volume of ice is greater than the volume of water. So if there is no space for ice, it will explode. The bottle will explode. Finally, in this lesson, we learned first the states of matter, which are solids, liquids, and gases. And also we talked about some examples for each one of them. Then we studied how to change matter from one state to another by heating or cooling. As we said, that solid can change into liquid by heating, and this process is known as melting. And liquids can change into gas by cooling, and this process is called evaporation. The gas can change into water or into liquid, and this process is called condensation. And finally, the liquid can change into solid by cooling, and this process is called freezing. I have finished my lesson. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. See you in the next lesson.